Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco, and we are very pleased to welcome CC Fan to have a conversation on this topic. And this is part of the Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk, sponsored by University of San Francisco Center for Asia Pacific Studies, or CAPS. So I would like to ask a CC Fan, please briefly introduce yourself.
Oh, Hi, Rog. Thanks for having me here. I'm CC Fan. I started coding in 1998 and spent my early career building large-scale, high concurrency infrastructure. About 20 years ago, I was responsible for the backend of an instant message and social platform serving over 600 million MAU. After 2011, I founded three startups one by one, and all three were acquired. Along the way, I also became an early stage investor, and two of the companies I backed have since gone public. From 5 years ago, I shifted my focus fully back to building. I saw an opportunity to reconstruct the distributed computing from the ground up. So I spent 3 years creating a distributed open source framework called UMO. And from last year, I applied this architecture to global GPU scheduling and built a stateful serverless system designed specifically to help AI agent developers improve the capability, reliability, and the development efficiency. Yeah.
Thank you, CC. That's a very, very impressive background. Today, we're going to focus on your talk, which actually we show on the screen, called the Four Hidden Traps in Enterprise AI Adoption. And, we would like to ask you to kind of explain your view.
Trap number one, the RAG illusion.
Okay. Let's start. This year, AI agents are exciting. The market is very crazy about that. Funding for AI agent startups have tripled this year. Agentic AI is basically the new religion for investors. But we all say, here is the funny part, and also be the painful part. Um, there are so many enterprise AI projects still stuck in the demo mode. So today I will show the traps I've seen again and again. Please to the next page.
That's great. So you're going to, kind of share your observation as an expert about the different traps of AI agent. Okay, that's great. Yeah, please continue. Yeah.
Yeah, the first trap I called the RAG illusion. Over the past year, everyone built RAG chatbots on top of internal knowledge bases. They looked smart, and the people said, wow, this chatbot knows everything. But here's a big problem. It only answers, it never acts. It doesn't create tickets. It doesn't update Salesforce or HubSpot. It doesn't send emails and other things. It only talks. Um, so users still do all the jobs. They will open Jira, SAP, Salesforce, and fill the form and click the submit button after they read the answer from the chatbot. So the result is very simple. for enterprise, it's still in the high cost. There is no delivery, just a smart FAQ system. So I think it's not an AI agent. That's the first trap.
Thank you. That's a very good. So basically, you're saying AI RAG or like a local context, they are just a passive knowledge base, right?
Mm,
They do
yeah.
not kind of take actions. But my question is, isn't that the responsibility of AI agent? Rely on the local context knowledge to take actions. So in other words, RAG from the very beginning or the local context from the very beginning, it's not meant to take actions. The local context only meant to provide the relevant background knowledge to help AI to provide better answers. So how maybe you can articulate or kind of explain this further on.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. I think when ChatGPT came out, and we see LLM is very powerful. So at the very beginning, we started like LLM to process all our documents, all our internal knowledges, and we see it's a giant leap compared uh, 10 years ago. And we see smart here. Um, but um, but for enterprise, enterprise uh, don't struggle with knowing what to do actually. They
Mm,
struggle is doing it at a scale. Um,
mm,
and and LLM in the past 2 years, we see the tool use or the function call usage is improved very a lot, and the tools were supported by various LLM models. At the very beginning, we only see OpenAI, the GPT model support function calling. When Gemini just came out, Gemini's tool use is very poor, and literally uh, most of the functions you cannot invoke by the Gemini. Also the cloud mod at the very beginning. But nowadays we see tool usage is very powerful for the newly released models like GPT 5.1, Cloud Opus, and Gemini 3.0. So uh, so tool use is the ignoring part beyond the knowledge management. Uh, so uh, so that's we see for enterprise perspective. If the if AI only replace with text, so humans still have to perform all the actions. That means the company doesn't save time, save cost, or headcount. So I say a better option um, is another one is action-driven system. That's an agent. Uh, so
mm.
so something can interpret the situation, make a plan, and actually execute for the next step. Um, like update system, write logs, trigger workflow, and complete the task. Um, so I think that's very important is because it's different between an information tool, uh, compare the information tool with an operational tool. Uh, so
Mm,
so that's a moment this year. That's a moment when AI stops being a chat window and becomes part of workforce. Yeah.
I see. But actually, the reason I asked again, actually, my objective is to ask you to better explain your points because clearly you are the expert in this field. But my understanding of the RAG technology in local context is beyond the chat box, even in the enterprise situation. Basically, if my understanding is correct, RAG technology allows company to upload their internal documents for many objectives. Chatbox is just one of them. So you can use the RAG technology to upload your internal documents, for example, legal case, your customer service histories, cases. So then you can still use the large language model or the agent to take actions based upon those local language, a local knowledge, or local context, which was enabled by RAG technology. So in that sense, RAG is not action oriented. That's okay because you can still use the agent or large language model to take action. The only benefit of RAG using the local context is you provide the local knowledge, relevant knowledge for AI to develop answers or take actions. Is this understanding correct or not correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. So probably in this particular trap you are talking about is more about chatbox you're referring to, right?
Yes, chatbot.
Okay,
Chatbot
that's a good point.
is not enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and now I see your point. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.